I'm Jackie.
大家好, I'm Joyce.
Today we got a quick recipe for you.
We are going to be making microwave chocolate cake.
Let's get started.
For this cake, we will be needing these following ingredients. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2/3 cups of unsweetened cocoa powder, or if you use hot chocolate powder, then you'll just need 1/2 cup of sugar. But if you are using unsweetened cocoa powder, then just use 3/4 cups of sugar. Next, we will need 3 teaspoons of baking powder, as well as 130 grams of melted butter, or soft butter, and 550 grams of warm water.
Alright, the first step, we're going to take the baking powder, cocoa powder, and our regular flour, and we're going to all sift it into this larger bowl. This is a very powdery endeavor. After it is all sifted, we're going to slowly mix it all together and sprinkle it in all of our sugar. Try to keep it all nice and evenly blended. After that, we can add in our melted butter, which does not like to come out. I'm sure we'll figure something out. And mix in. Alright, after the butter is more or less evenly mixed, we can toss in our warm water. So there's half of it, and here's the other half. Now just blend it until it's a smooth batter.
Okay, so after you have so gracefully mixed your cake batter, just like Jackie did, it should have a consistency that looks like this. Now, if you're worried that it's a little bit runny, that's okay. This is supposed to be like a kind of moist and spongy cake, so it'll be okay if it's like a little runny. Anyways, so now after we are done mixing, it's time to move on all the batter into our cake pan. So make sure that you aren't using anything metal because we're putting this in the microwave, and it should have a bottom liner and grease around the sides, so then the cake just pops out when it's done. So now let's add in our cake batter. Okay, so now that our batter has been poured into our pan, we're going to kind of drop it a bit to get rid of any air bubbles. And then we're going to move it to the microwave. We're going to start at 3 minutes, and keep adding on as it goes. So adding the time really depends on what your container is and how your microwave acts. So we're gonna start with 3 minutes to be safe, and then after we're done, we'll keep adding more time until it is ready. Alright, so we are putting our pan into the microwave. We're going to set the timer for 3 minutes to start, and then we'll add on if we need more time.
Alright, looks like our time is up. Let's take a look. We have to add a little bit more time because our pan is really thick.
Yeah, in total we have cooked it for 9 minutes in the microwave.
It's a little bit holy.
Much, wow.
Alright, let's get started on the icing.
Okay, so now that our cake is out of the microwave, we are going to decorate it. So what I have here is whipped cream. And I am going to shake it, and then I will just shake it. And then afterwards, we are going to add
A little bit of cocoa powder that we did end up actually finding. We're just gonna spoon a little bit onto a sifter. And add some on top for a little bit more color.
And for an extra little touch, we're gonna add some whipping cream on the sides. This is 100% optional. If you don't want something that's super duper sweet, then you don't have to add this. This is just us being fancy. And with that, our cake is finally ready.
Alright, now that the cake is more or less decorated, let's cut it open and take a look. Very nice looking. So you good? Okay. Alright, your turn. Good.
What?
You better open wide. Remember, this arm stays, this arm moves.
I'm scared.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. What? Oh.
名厨美食已经推出有30多篇啦，感谢那么多的朋友喜欢我的视频。这里是我的微信二维码，如果大家喜欢，可以添加我的微信好友，让我们一起来探讨和分享美食当中的各种技巧和好方法，创造更好的生活。